Hey everyone, Phil here, video 3 of modifying my Stratocaster. If you remember from the last video, I designed a new pickguard that's going to go on this guitar, and it's going to go into this lower section here so that I can route this out and add a few more controls down below here. So if you want to see kind of what that process looked like, go ahead and watch video number 2, which will be linked at the end of this video. So before I show it to you, I will first show you a quick sped up video of the waterjet process that I used to cut it out. Now, note that we are using a waterjet that is in a metal fab shop, so it will come out pretty dirty. I was aware of that. I'd recommend, if you are getting your own pickguard, cut on a water jet, that perhaps you use one that's not meant for cutting stainless steel. But regardless, here's the video. I'll go ahead and speed it up once it kind of gets started, and then slow it down when it's on its final cut, and then we'll come back and see how it all fits. All right, we're back. What you just watched was actually the second time that I cut one of these. The first time I had all of my measurements all off. When I say all, I mean most of them. So here is the finished product right here. And as you can see, this one fits on the guitar. Now behind me, I have the first one right here, which looks pretty much the same. However, that hole, those holes are all too small. Not to mention, it's not even close to fitting over the neck there. So, cut another one, showed you that video instead of the first one. And here we are. I think it looks kind of nice without the bevel on the edge, so it's just all black, but I probably still will bevel it just with this unique shape. Having the outline of it would be kind of cool. But as we can see now, well, first let me grab the other one. Here was my first big mistake. These holes too small, and the corner radiuses not right. So now with the new one, our humbuckers fit. Single coils already fit because that came off of someone else's template. And things like the output jack, which is going to go down here. That fits good. One of my mini toggles, there will be 2 of them. Those will go in these spaces like this. One of the push-pull pots, these guys will go down in these regions. And 5-way selector goes obviously in this 5-way selector slot, which lines up nicely. This guy, this is the DG20 board that was in the other pickguard originally. This guy, though, it's got all the inputs on it for the bridge neck and middle pickups, as well as the 5-way selector, the jack, the battery. I like how clean this setup is, and so that's why I'm reusing it. Not to mention these two pots, as I said before, are kind of expensive to buy on their own, so I might as well reuse them. And this guy will go, I'm going to put it in upside down every time, like so, to give me the volume, the EXG, and the SPC, like so. So that's how everything fits. Oh, there's one other. It's two of these little teeny tiny switches. And as I mentioned in a previous video, I'm going to wire this through this push-pull pot here into the bottom terminals here, which will allow me to switch back and forth from being a volume pot or a tone pot, depending on what I'd like to use it for. And that's going to be on both of my push-pulls. And these little switches are going to go in these slots that you see right here. So yeah, so these will basically make the two tone and volume pots either ors. So there you have it. There is the finished custom pickguard that fits on here pretty good. One thing that is kind of surprising is that only 2, maybe 3 of the mounting holes actually line up with the existing holes, which is very surprising to me, being that this has the holes from the original white pickguard that came on it from Martin, as well as the the EMG loaded pickguard that had a different hole set. I figured more of them would match this template that I had got, but apparently not. So I'll be drilling yet another set of holes, which obviously these ones down here, those will be new anyway, because those aren't there normally. So with that said, that's the cutting and fitting process for the pickguard. In my next video, I will be taking the neck off the guitar and creating a template to cut the humbucker slot out there. This guitar came with one humbucker slot already ready, and this should be fitting pretty good. And then the video after that, I will be conquering the route that is going to go in this section of the guitar to allow those controls to go in there. So that's also going to be a custom template that you know, will allow me to carve that out without, you know, cutting a hole in the side of the guitar at the same time. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them below. I'm not really a YouTuber yet, I guess. So if there's things you don't like about the video, if I talk too much, things weren't clear, you know, whatever, feel free. I like to learn just as much as the next guy. So don't hesitate to point things out to me if you think you need to. If you want to subscribe and see the new videos as they come, feel free to subscribe. What else am I supposed to say? Like this video. Thanks for watching nonetheless. Really appreciate it. And yeah, new video coming soon.